The following is a special presentation from the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Now, let's get you down to the field with the voice of your Pekin Panthers, Michael Comstock.
Do we have something running in the background?
There it is. Now you're up.
We'll try this again. How's that sound? I got check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Check 1 2.
That was a little interesting there. I'm not sure what that was, but we'll start all over again. This is Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham, and Lauren Sylvester coming to you from Pekin High School as the Panthers are getting set to take on the West Burlington Falcons tonight in Southeast Iowa Super Conference crossover play. Panthers come in with a 7-8 record. The Falcons are 7-9. They're 3-8 in the South Division. They are 1-5 over their last 5 games. That one win coming against Danville. So they'll be looking to try and right the ship as the Panthers will. The Panthers picked up a win last night over Wapello. And they will be ready for a tougher task tonight. Panthers season is wrapping up quickly. This is senior night here at Pekin High School. The last home game for the Panthers. Hard to believe it's here already, Tony.
Yeah, it's really hard to believe it's here. The summer is slipping away on us, but we've had a good year. This has been a good team, and the record doesn't probably show what they were capable of, but we've had some rough outings. But, man, all in all, it's been a fun year, and this is a really, really good group of kids.
Yeah, you hope maybe they can right the ship and maybe get things going and headed the right direction as they head to postseason play. They have West Burlington tonight. Monday we'll be traveling to Highland to take on the Huskies, and then we will travel to Winfield in a makeup game on Wednesday, and then Saturday will be the district matchup. We will travel over to Moravia to take on Van Buren. So just 4 games left possibly in the Panther season, so hard to believe we're there. We'll run through the starting lineups for both teams. We'll start with the visitors, West Burlington. Their leadoff hitter will be Brock Thulin. He is their first baseman tonight. He is the one that's in the top 10 in hitting for the state, I believe. When I pulled up his batting average today, it dropped a little bit. He's down to 509 on the season, is Thulin. The number 2 hitter is number 13, Pryor Bowen. He is the right fielder. Number 99, Aiden Figueroa, is a junior. He'll be at shortstop. Number 12, Garrett Bentz will be the pitcher tonight for the Falcons. It'll be number 7, Levi Fletcher Bates will be in center field. Number 5, Caleb Bush will be at second base. Number 21, Silas Lotzow will be at third base. 00, Bo Begner will be in left field. The catcher tonight will be number 15, Clayton Fountain, and the designated hitter for Fountain will be number 8. That is Sawyer Goyen. So that's the designated hitter for the Falcons. For your Panthers, starting lineup will be Nolan Glick at third base. Will Adam will be in center field. Carson Comstock will be at second base. Henry Adam will get the start on the mound for the Panthers. Brant Latcham will be in right field. Cal Miller will be at first base. Riley Smith will be behind the plate. Sam Sharp will be in left field, and Elijah Brock will be at shortstop. So those are your starting lineups for the Panthers and the Falcons. We're going to take a break here, and then we'll be back for more pregame show on your home for Panther Baseball, Classic Rock 101.5, KISS FM, and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield, schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
Welcome back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham getting ready to go down on the field as it's senior night, and Brant is a senior this year, so Tony will be down on the field for that. So Lauren and I up here in the box as we're getting ready for our more pregame show. We'll run through our starting lineups real quick one more time for both teams if you're just joining us. Panthers come in with a 7-8 record. The Falcons are 7-9. So Panthers and Falcons will be set for action tonight. For the Falcons will be number 27, Brock Theline, leading off at first base. 13, Pryor Bowen will be in right field. Number 99, Aiden Figueroa will be at short. Number 12, Garrett Bentz will be the pitcher tonight for the Falcons. Number 7, Levi Fletcher Bates will be in center field. Number 5, Caleb Bush will be at second base. Number 21, Silas Lotzow will be the third baseman. 00, Bo Benger will be the left fielder. The catcher tonight will be Fountain. what's his first name? Lauren. Clayton Fountain is the catcher. DH tonight will be Sawyer Guyan. So those are your starting lineups for the Falcons. For the Panthers, it'll be Nolan Glick at third, Will Adam at center, Carson Comstock at second, Henry Adam will be on the mound, Brant Latcham will be in right field, Cal Miller will be at first base, Riley Smith will be the catcher, Sam Sharp will be in left field, and Elijah Brock will be the shortstop. So those are our starting lineups. We're going to take another break because they've asked me to do the senior night stuff, so we're going to do that real quick. So we are going to take a break and be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, the Ottumwa Ranger Group YouTube channel.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family. Your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics is excited to announce that Jenna Hunter, ARNP, with Ottumwa Wound Clinic, will be providing services at our specialty clinic. Jenna will work closely with your healthcare provider to build a treatment plan that is focused on each individual patient to reach the best outcome. For a list of services Jenna will be offering, visit us at keokuhealth.com. To schedule an appointment, call 641-684-8448. Again, that's 641-684-8448.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield, schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You show them what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We had a little bit of extended break there as we had senior night when we got them announced and we got the starting lineups done and national anthem. So we are ready for the opening pitch. before too long here. The coaches are now just exchanging lineups. So they also had Little League night tonight. So a lot of youngsters out there on the field. They got to stand out on the third base line with the big guys as they played the national anthem. So thrill for those those Little League players. So we are ready for action tonight between the Panthers and the Falcons. We'll go through the Falcons starting lineup one more time. At first base tonight will be one of the leading hitters in the state, Brock Thulin. He comes in with a .509 batting average on the year. As a team, this Falcons team bats over 300. They bat .321 as a team on the season. So Panthers will have to see if they can settle these bats down. Henry Adam will get the start on the mound for the Panthers. The number 2 hitter is 13, Pryor Bowen. He is the right fielder. Aiden Figueroa is the shortstop. He wears number 99. The pitcher tonight will be Garrett Bentz. He wears number 12. The center fielder is Levi Fletcher Bates. Second baseman is number 5, Caleb Bush. Third baseman tonight is number 21, Silas Lutzko. 00, Bo Benger will be in left field. And the starting catcher is Caleb Fountain, and he is DH'd by Sawyer Guyan. So those are your starting lineups for the Falcons. For your Pekin Panthers in their final home game of the season, it'll be Nolan Glick getting the start at third base tonight. Will Adam will be in center field. Carson Comstock will be at second base. Henry Adam will be on the pitcher's mound. Latcham will be in right field. Cal Miller will be at first base. Riley Smith will be behind the plate. Sam Sharp will be in left field, and Elijah Brock will be at short. So those are your starting lineups for tonight's ball game. Panthers are going through their final warm-ups here. Henry's getting loose on the mound. And we'll go through a couple stats here real quick for the visiting team, the Falcons. Bentz gets the start. He's a sophomore. Comes in, let's see. They don't have any records listed for them, so he's come in. He's thrown 13 innings. Has an ERA of 6.83, 12 strikeouts, 7 walks, and 3 hit batters for Bentz, the sophomore, who will get the start on the mound for the Falcons. For the Panthers, Henry Adam gets the start on the mound. He has probably been the ace of the Panthers, I would say, this year. He's got a 2-0 record. And let's see. He's pitched 29 innings, has 54 strikeouts to go along with only 4 walks and 2 hit batters. He's got a .72 ERA on the season. So we'll see if Henry Adam can keep these potent bats of this Falcons team under control tonight, Tony.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good matchup for Henry. See how he does against this good-hitting West Burlington team.
So Thulin stands in the box. He's the first baseman. The right-handed batter, wears number 27 for the Falcons. Takes the first one for a ball. It goes all the way back to the screen. So 1-0 to Thulin, the first baseman. He hits that one hard down the line. That's going to be just foul.
You can see why his batting average is the way it is. I mean, one came right down the middle, and he just absolutely turned on it. So you're not gonna fool him. So we're gonna have to stay low and away to this good hitter.
So 1-1 to Thulin. He's had 53 at-bats on the season and 27 hits in those 53
There's
at-bats.
a nice pitch there.
Nice fastball, low outside corner, 1-2.
You got to stay low and away on these guys that like to turn on this ball. You can't leave anything down the middle and nothing especially high in the strike zone.
Good spot there. Tried to get him to chase. Now you might try and bust that breaking ball in at his ankles. Start it on the inside corner and bust it down in towards his feet. See if maybe you can get him to chase one. We'll see what Riley Smith calls for Henry.
There's a swing and a miss.
It's Riley can't hang on to it, and he's going to be
got him
at first. So they say that he's out at first. So strikeout number 1 of the night for Henry. He gets Thulin to go down swinging.
Well, Thulin's going to be a tough out tonight for the Panthers, and you could see right there, Riley had a hard time finding that ball. It was in the batter's box. Thought it went behind him, but Thulin got up the line quickly.
And he was weaving up and down that line, making it hard for Riley to throw it down there. But Riley got it down to Millard. That one misses outside for a ball. This is Pryor Bowen. He is the right fielder.
But I think that was a really tough first out for the Panthers that they fought through and got. So
Bowen's a sophomore, hitting .260 on the season.
That's a swing and a miss.
And a miss on that one. Good pitch for Henry that time. Tied him up on the inside. Figueroa on deck. That one's going to be fouled off. So 1-2 to Bowen. Sorry.
Well, it always is. You know, the key to these good hitters is to keep them off balance and keep them guessing what you're going to throw next. And, you know, Henry's got a lot of nice pitches. He's got different pitches. He can kind of keep them off balance. And he can hit the strike zone. He's got good command, which is why he's kind of a leader on this team. We saw Nolan Glick do a nice job last night as well. But Henry's coming out firing tonight.
And he goes down goes down looking, sorry. So two strikeouts for Henry to start off the ballgame. Prior Bowen goes down looking, so second strikeout. And I had his batting average wrong. He was batting 373. I said 260. He was batting 373 on the year. So a couple tough batters retired by Henry to start this game. That brings up Figueroa, who's averaging 368. So he's the lowest batting average of the top three, and he's got a 368 batting average. So,
yeah, Figueroa is a name synonymous to baseball, and I don't know if he's related to the Figueroas in Ottumwa, but man, they were good baseball players.
Yeah, it's going to be chopped at the middle. Henry fields it and goes to Miller at first. So 3 up, 3 down for the Panthers. Good inning for Henry. He shuts them down. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left off. Left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Maybe I'll get this right.
Bottom of the first inning.
It'll be Nolan Glick, Will Adam, and Carson Comstock coming to the plate for the Panthers. We'll be back after this break on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham, and Lauren Sylvester. Lauren Sylvester, don't say deuces wild, Sylvester.
Don't say deuces wild, Lauren.
So Nolan Glick will be at the plate to start for the Panthers. Looks like we got a pretty slow breaking ball from Bentz as he's warming up here. So it'll be Glick, Will Adam, and Carson Comstock coming to the plate for the Panthers to start off. Falcons in black uniforms with a white stripe. I think it's black. I think they're black with green numerals, looks like, with the white numbers around them.
It's kind of hard to tell, but all you can see is the black and the white and dark green.
So Bentz will be on the mound. As I said, we don't have any records listed for them, but he has started 3 games, appeared in 4 games, and he started 3 of those games with a 6.83 ERA, giving up 13 runs over those 13 innings that he's pitched. So batting average against is 340. So Panthers have a chance. This is definitely not the ace of the lineup for the Falcons. So we'll see how the Panthers handle it. Nolan Glick stands in. Lines one down the left field line. That's going to be foul. So good contact for Nolan on the first swing. Just a little bit out in front of it. So good contact for Nolan. Sends that one clear down in the left field corner. So 0-1 to the leadoff hitter Glick, who's at third base tonight for the Panthers. Fouls that one off. So 0-2. So Nolan will have to shorten up, try and put it in play here with those 2 strikes. On deck is one of our 2 seniors, Will Adam.
Well, we're coming off of a really hot hitting night last night, and so hopefully you can keep the bats rolling. I would think against this pitching, we could maybe see that tonight.
Breaking ball hits Glick, so he's hit by a pitch.
One way to get a hit, right there, hit by a pitch.
Hit by a pitch on an 0-2 count on the breaking ball. If you're going to get hit, you want to get hit by a breaking ball. It's much better than a fastball.
Well, Nolan got hit in the ribs last night, so he was probably not wanting to get one in the same spot, but on a breaking ball, that works.
Not sure what the umpire is talking to the coaches about. Oh, he's telling them they can't be out of the dugout. Okay. We have had this umpire before, and he can be a stickler for things, so we will see how it goes the rest of the night. I think he was telling them they can only have one person outside the dugout. Everybody else has to be back in the dugout. So Glick at first after being hit by the pitch. Will Adams stands in. Pretty good lead for Nolan. He dives back as the throw comes over. He's back easily. So we'll see how aggressive Coach Lyman is on the bases tonight.
Nolan with a good lead over there. Hasn't even got his secondary yet, and he's about 4 steps off.
Bence goes back over. He's back standing that time. If you're just joining us, we're just getting started. The Falcons went 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. Henry Adam had 2 strikeouts, and then he had a comebacker to him for the 3rd out. Will takes a ball, 1-0. Will in center field tonight with his brother Henry on the mound.
One of our seniors on senior night. 1 of 2.
Takes that one for a ball. 2-0. Carson Comstock on deck for this Panthers team. Nolan at first after being hit by the pitch. That one's popped straight up. Catcher Fountain trying to find it and can't get there. So 2-1. It stayed in play, but Fountain just couldn't find it. So 2-1. So Glick gets the lead at first. Not going anywhere. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Will. Big cut that time. I guess the rule must not have been 2 coaches out of the box because the other one has come out of the dugout again. So I'm not sure what he was discussing with over there. So 2-2 now to the senior, Will Adam. Bence looks in. Comes set. That one's going to be tomahawked up, foul, and out of play. So Will stays alive with 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the first. Panthers went 3 up, 3 down with the Falcons in the top of the inning, so they're looking to jump on the lead early if they can get a run here in the bottom of the first. Big gap down the right field line. If Will could shoot it that way, they're shading him around to pull. That one misses high and inside, so we got a full count now. Good at bat for Will. See if he can finish it with a hit or a walk. They're shaded way around to the left side out in the outfield.
It's going to be hard to push one, but.
And gets him on the outside corner. Will goes down looking. Good pitch for Bence that time, right on the outside corner. That was a perfect pitch that you could have shot through that right side. So Comstock will stand in. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Comstock had a couple hits last night at Wapello in the win over the Indians last night. So Glick gets his lead over at first. Hasn't gone anywhere yet. He's going on the first pitch as a hit and run. Comstock drives it deep to center field. Center fielder goes back, settles underneath it, and makes the play. Glick's going to have to hustle back and barely beats him back. And Adam and Nolan's going to be out because he's standing on the orange bag. So Comstock flies out deep to center. Glick gets back but overran the base and was standing on the orange bag, which is not active except for on the initial play, either the drop third strike or on a hit. Once that initial play is over, that orange bag just disappears.
I don't know if you saw it or not, but Figueroa faked it like he got the ball because Nolan took off. He did not understand that the ball was in the air. He thought the ball was on the ground. He just heard the hit. Figueroa faked it, and Nolan bit and didn't realize that was a fly ball to center field. So a good play there by Figueroa at shortstop.
So that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Panthers. We had a leadoff walk and then 2 outs after that. Well, 3 outs after that. So we will move to the top of the second inning. It'll be Bentz, Fletcher, Bates, and Bush coming to the plate. We'll be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield.
Garrett Bennett to the plate for the West Burlington, and he hit it right to Carson Comstock for the 4-3 putout. So Garrett Bentz, that'll be out number 1 on the first pitch by Henry Adams. So no score in the first inning for the Panthers. Unfortunate turn of events there. So up to bat for West Burlington is, and that'll be a strike call to Levi Fletcher. For an 0-1 count. Caleb Bush, that's going to be popped up, and that's going to be a deep hit to left field, and Sam Sharp is not able to track it down, and that'll be a stand-up double for Fletcher Bates. Levi Fletcher Bates with the stand-up double. That was hit to deep left, made it to the fence, and Will Adam came over and picked it up and threw it in. But up to bat now is Caleb Bush for West Burlington. First pitch comes in for a strike call. So 0-1 count on Bush, but Burlington has a runner in scoring position. Henry Adam on the mound for the Panthers tonight. That ball high and away for a 1-1 count. No outs, no score here. We're in the top half of the second inning. That was a 1-1 count, so that was a ball. I started out, I messed up the second column there. Got all sorts of messed up. So I got to fix my scorebook for Michael, or he's not going to like that. There goes a steal to third. And Vince made it.
3-1 count.
So we got a 3-1 count on Bush. Number 5, Caleb Bush. That one comes in a little high, so that'll be a base on balls for Bush. Silas Lotzow?
Lotzow.
Silas Lotzow to the plate for Burlington, West Burlington.
Just a freshman. He's a big kid for a freshman.
Number 21 playing third base. Yeah, he's pretty tall. There's a hit, and that one's going to go out of play. No, it stays in play, but we're not able to track it down. Cal Miller tried to track it down that first baseline. Just foul. Was not able to make the catch.
Yeah, Latcham, Comstock, and Miller all had a long ways to go to get to that one.
So Lotzow comes back to the plate on an 0-1 count. West Burlington has a runner on third. There's a steal attempt by Bush. Bush reached on the walk. So we'll have runners for West Burlington on second and third, threatening to score here with one out. Here's the pitch by Henry Adam. There's a foul attempt, and that one's going home. The throwback, so that'll be a 5-2 put out by Nolan Glick, so they had to make the tag there, and Riley Smith blocked the plate, made the tag, and got the out. So that'll be out number 2. So they retire that lead runner for West Burlington for out number 2. So that was a fielder's choice, so that puts Lotzow on first, and Bo Banger comes to the plate. Binger. So we're having a discussion between the umpire and the dugout there. Not sure what's going on, the home plate umpire.
They're chirping a little in the dugout, and the umpire doesn't like it. They were trying to get it. The first base coach was arguing that Riley was blocking the plate, and but he had the ball before he was in front of the plate.
Yeah.
And that's what the umpire told him. And so they were trying to do that, and then the bench continued to chatter a little bit, and the umpire didn't want to hear it, so he told him to go over and shut up. So
1-0 count on Banger. He's a left-handed hitter for West Burlington, and that woke up their dugout. That's going to score a run. That's a hit past second base. Oh, and we could get the out there. Latcham picked it up in right field and fired it over to second, and so now we got a scored run. Caleb Bush makes it home for West Burlington. And that puts Lotson on second, and Bo Banger with the base hit. So West Burlington with 2 outs has scored a run, and the home plate umpire is still talking to West Burlington. I'm not sure what they're talking
he was
about.
telling them not to be banging on the fence. They were about knocking the fence down in the dugout.
So that brings Sawyer Guillen to the plate. Oh, boy, that was on the throwback by Henry Adam. Looked like they had him dead to rights.
Comstock
looked like to me Silas Lotzow out there at second. It looked like they got him back on the throwback. He drove in and got in there safely, says the field umpire. There's a pitch that comes in for a strike on an 0-1 count.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep.
Everything's been all the excitement.
We just got all kinds of things going on here.
Got 2 outs
in the top half of the second. 2 outs. 1-0 now, West Burlington. There's a swing and a miss, so an 0-2 count on Sawyer Guillen.
Yeah.
Like Jose Guillen.
G-U-I-H-A-N.
I think it's Guillen. There's a high fastball.
That one almost looked pretty good.
For a 1-2 count on Guillen.
Thought maybe he kind of flinched like he might ring him up, but
he's the DH for
Clayton Fountain.
That's Fountain.
That's Fountain. Yeah,
that's Fountain.
You can't read that?
I don't know how you can't read that 2-2 count. Well, that one. Well, for one, I don't have my glasses on, and 2.
Yeah, it's a little sloppy there. I was trying to hurry as fast as I could. I figured we wouldn't say that name very often. So.
So 2-2 count on Guillen. There's a swing and a miss. That'll be out number 3, but not before West Burlington puts a run on the board. And so the Panthers will come to the plate here this next inning. 1-0 West Burlington. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We're here at Pekin High School. Panthers trail 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the first.
So Henry, Adam, Latcham, and Miller coming to the plate for the Panthers. Bottom half of the second inning, 1-0. Falcons on top of the Panthers. Finishing the warm-up here, Henry Adam steps up. Looks like he'll be hitting righty tonight for the Panthers. The Panthers, an unfortunate first inning, hoping to get things going here in the second.
Yeah, I had the...
Few fireworks.
We're in the second inning. We're already
in the top half of the second.
We're trying to catch our breath already.
So Henry Adams steps in. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a hit, and that'll go to left field. So that gets things started right. That'll be a base hit for Henry Adam over the outstretched arms of the third baseman. So that's a leadoff single for Henry. Good way to start the bottom half of the second for the Panthers. Latcham comes to the plate. Brant Latcham, one of two seniors tonight on senior night, the last game of the year here on their home field. There's a throw back over to first. Not even close. Henry just walks back to the bag. So Bent's trying to keep everybody close. He's thrown back over there a few times already. Here's the pitch. That one low and away for ball one.
I'm kind of surprised we haven't been a little more aggressive because we've had a couple speedsters out there on the bases. And we didn't start Nolan until we went to the hit and run with Comstock.
So Henry gets a good lead over there. Usually Henry is going to go. And there he goes. There's one in the dirt, and Henry gets in there easily. So that'd be a stolen base. I would say Henry is probably leading the season for the Panthers on stolen bases. So we got a 2-0 count now on Latcham. That one was in the dirt. He was taken all the way on that one. Henry gets a good lead out there on second. Shortstop's trying to hold him. Brant takes a stab at a bunt there for a strike call. 2-1 count on Latcham. Left side of the infield's playing fairly close to the grass. Now Figueroa goes back to attempt to cover second on a throwback. Keeps Henry fairly close. That one inside for a 3-1 count. 3-1 count on Latcham. Vic not appreciating the chatter from the West Burlington Falcon dugout. That's not going to help them on balls and strikes. There's a strike call on Brant. So this will be a full count on Latcham. Bentz in the stretch. Doesn't check the runner. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and that one goes straight up in the air, and that'll be not caught by the catcher. Still in play, but not caught. So Brant gets new life. Latcham steps back in on a full count here, no outs. We got Henry Adam out on second, so one in scoring position for the Panthers. There's a swing and a miss by Latcham for out number one. That'll bring Miller to the plate. Smith will be on deck. Panthers needing to get Henry around here. So we got the second baseman and the shortstop coming in there trying to keep Henry close. First pitch comes in for strike. Cal Miller trying to work Henry around here. Be nice to get him across home, tie this thing back up. There's a swing and a miss by Cal for an 0-2 count. So Bent's not an overpowering pitcher, but he's got decent command. Things have kind of settled out here just a little bit in the bottom half of the second. That one comes in high for a 1-2 count. Henry Adam with a leadoff single for the Panthers to left. Stole a base. Finds himself over on second. They're making loops. Figueroa makes a loop around Henry. There's a swing and a miss, and he gets him. So that'll be out number two. 2 strikeouts in a row here for Bentz. That brings Riley Smith to the plate for the Panthers. Not getting any production after that leadoff single by Henry Adam. Figueroa's going to make a loop around Henry Adam again.
So if Henry runs into him, it should be interference because he is standing right in the baseline.
Yeah, I think Henry, Figueroa is making a loop all the way around him from short. They're trying to distract Henry, and he goes. And he's going to make it in easily into third. So all that theatrics out there from the shortstop didn't help him a bit. In fact, it distracted his own players, and easily they didn't even make a throw down to third. So that's the second stolen base for Henry Adams. So maybe they'll rethink what they're doing out there in that middle infield. Here's the pitch. That comes in a little high. So 2-0 here now to Riley Smith.
See if the junior can come through with a big hit right here and tie this one up.
And he's got one waiting on third, but we got 2 outs. So that one right down the middle for a 2-1 count. Sam Sharp on deck for the Panthers. Riley waits for the pitch. There's a swing, and that one just goes foul. Riley got around on that one. So 2-2 now. 2 outs. Deuces are wild on the bottom side of the scoreboard.
They are, aren't they?
Lauren, did you notice that? Riley waits for the pitch. That one's a slow-moving breaking ball over Riley's head. And the pitcher asked for a strike. Not sure what that was all about. So we got a full count now. 2 outs. 1-0 Burlington. That one was a foul tip just out of the glove of the catcher. Would have retired Riley if he could have squeezed that one. But he did not, so Riley gets new life here. So full count, 2 outs. Riley trying to help his teammate Henry Adam out, standing on third. Get that run home. The Panthers can use it. They're trailing right now 1-0. West Burlington picked one up in the top half of the second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss, so that'll be 3 strikeouts in a row for the Falcons. So we had 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. Panthers move into the top half of the third inning. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5, KISS FM, and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You show them what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
From backyard barbecues to late getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Not sure what lineup stuff he was talking about. We're back, Panther fans. Just sorry, we're distracted here. Coach Lyman looked like he was doing a lineup change, but everybody looks like they're all still in the same position. So I don't know. It looks like maybe they moved Latcham. They switched Sam and Brandt. So leadoff hitter Brock Thulin at the plate again. Chops this one on the left side to Brock. He fields it, goes down the baseline, and gets him by a half a step. So Thulin 0 for 2 on the night. Nice play for Brock. Results in the first out of the third inning. Panthers trail 1-0. Thulin tries to use that speed, and Brock had just enough arm to get him out at first. So Pryor Bowen stands in. He struck out in the first. That one's foul tip. Fouled back for strike 1. So Henry Adams still on the mound for the Panthers. He's got 2 strikeouts on the game. That misses outside. 1-1. Actually, 3 strikeouts in the ball game. So 3 strikeouts on the game for Henry Adams. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Bowen in a hole, 1-2. We're in the third. Panthers trail 1-0. Henry working from the windup. Breaking ball just missed outside, 2-2. So around the infield is Glick at third, Brock at short, Comstock at second, and Miller at first. That one's going to be hit on the ground to Glick. He fields it, goes across the diamond to Miller, and retires him there, 5-3. So nice play for the Panthers. 2 put-outs on the infield, 1 from Brock and 1 from Glick. So 2 up, 2 down to start this third inning. Aiden Figueroa steps in, the shortstop. He grounded back to Henry in his first at bat in the first inning. So 1-0 lead for the Falcons here in the third.
Yeah, left side of the infield for the Falcons. Figueroa is probably about 6'2", maybe a hair taller, and the third baseman is the same, maybe even taller than Figueroa. So a couple basketball players on the left side of their infield.
So he takes ball one. He's batting .368 on the year. This one's popped in the air to center. Will settles underneath of it and makes the play. So 3 up, 3 down for the Falcons in the third. So Panthers will come to bat. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on here in the third. Panthers will be coming to the plate with Sharp, Brock, and Glick. So see if the Panthers can get something going in the bottom of the third. We'll be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham. We are in the bottom of the third. Panthers trail 1-0 to the Falcons from West Burlington. It will be Sharp, Brock, and Glick coming to the plate for the Panthers. Panthers have had a runner on in each of the first 2 innings. Nolan Glick reached on a hit by pitch to lead off the first. He got caught in a double play on a deep fly by Comstock. Henry Adams singled to start the second, and then he was stranded out at third base with 3 strikeouts in a row for the Panthers. Sharp fouls this one straight back. So when Bentz needed it, he picked up 3 strikeouts in a row. He's got 4 strikeouts on the game. Only had 12 strikeouts coming into tonight's ball game. Breaking ball for strike 2. That slow breaking ball.
Yeah, that's a real slow breaking ball, which makes it really tough to hit.
So 0-2 to Sharp, the lefty for the Panthers. He's in right field now. They flip-flop him and Latcham, and a swing and a miss on a high fastball. So 4 straight strikeouts for Bentz. Gives him 5 on the game. So Elijah Brock, the number 9 hitter, comes to the plate. Elijah batting .487 on the season. The sophomore steps in, playing shortstop tonight for the Panthers. Takes a slow breaking ball for strike 1. So Nolan Glick on deck. Brock swings and fouls it back on the high fastball. So he's in the hole 0-2. Bentz really settled in after the hitting Glick in the first inning.
Yeah, that breaking ball is just keeping our guys a little bit off balance, and then he'll come back with a fastball that's not overpowering, but there's just enough speed difference that it's leaving us kind of stranded here.
He's going to chop that one to the shortstop. Goes across the diamond and gets him there. So 6-3 for the putout. So Figueroa makes the play and retires Brock at first. That will bring up Nolan Glick. Quickly 2 outs for the Panthers. So Nolan steps in. He was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Pops this one up on the right side. Center fielder and right fielder. Right fielder calls him off and makes the play. So quick inning for the Panthers. 3 up, 3 down as the Glick flies out to right field. So nothing doing in the third for the Panthers. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So we will move to the top of the fourth. It'll be Bentz, Fletcher Bates, and Bush coming to the plate for the Falcons. We'll be back after this break on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, Yatoma Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Yatoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Panthers trailing West Burlington Falcons at home tonight on senior night, 1-0. Heading to the top half of the fourth. This game is really moving along. Henry Adams still on the mound for the Panthers. Riley Smith, his battery mate there behind the plate. Up for the Falcons, Bentz, Fletcher Bates, and Bush. That'll be 4-5-6. There's first pitch strike for Henry Adams. So 0-1 count on Bentz. Bentz pinched tonight for the Falcons. He was victim of a 4-3 putout last time at bat. There's a swing and a... Not sure what happened.
He was
there.
trying to get catcher's interference on his...
On the backswing?
On the backswing.
Yeah, the backswing hit Riley Smith. Didn't really hurt anything. An 0-2 count. That one outside for a 1-2 count. So on the backswing, he came back and hit Riley kind of in that elbow area, but didn't phase Riley too much. So a 1-2 count.
But you don't get interference on the backswing.
No. There's a swing, and that one is foul. Foul. That one went real close to that third base bag, but went foul. So 1-2 count on Bentz. Bentz thought that one should have been fair. The third base coach thought it was fair, but the umpire had the best look. Here's the pitch by Henry Adams. There's a swing and a foul back into the backstop. So still sitting on 1-2 count, no outs here, 1-0. West Burlington Falcons on top of the Pekin Panthers tonight at home. Garrett Bentz. There's a swing and a miss, and Riley dropped the ball, but he tags him out. So Henry gets a strikeout swinging for out number one. Levi Fletcher Bates comes to the plate, their center fielder. So 1 out, top of the fourth. Game moving right along. Henry Adams, left-handed pitcher. First pitch is a strike. 0-1 count now on Fletcher Bates. Fletcher Bates, last time up, had a double. There's a swing and a foul down the third base line for an 0-2 count. Fletcher Bates hit that double into left center to the fence. His last time at bat in the second. Here's the pitch by Adam. That one a little high, so 1-2 count. A good thought there by Henry. They wanted to leave it high and try to get him to chase, and he did not. So 1-2 count on Fletcher Bates. There's a swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he gets him swinging. So strikeout number 2 this inning for Henry Adam, doing it himself in the fourth. So up for the Falcons is Caleb Bush, their second baseman. Last time up, he was walked. First pitch comes in a little outside. 1-0 count on Bush. Here's the pitch by the left-handed Adam. That one's going to be fouled over to the home dugout down that third baseline. The home dugout is in the third baseline here on the Panthers home field. Visitors over there down the first baseline. If you're watching, you can see that. If you're not, give you a visual. That's strike two. Strike one, actually. No, that is strike two. 1-2 count. 1-2 count on Bush. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul back into the parking lot. So both these teams have dark jerseys on top and white pants. We're going to go high on this one, and it gets him on the high burner. That's strikeout number 3 in a row. So there's no hits, no runs, no errors in this inning. We're going to move to the bottom half of the fourth. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Nothing right now. Falcons on top. Welcome back to Pekin Panther Baseball. We're in the bottom half of the fourth inning. So we got Will Adam, Carson Comstock, and Henry Adam coming to the plate. 1, 2, 3 for the Panthers. Will stands in, waits for the pitch. The slow-moving breaking ball comes in for a strike.
Let's thank a couple sponsors real quick, Tony. We want to thank Comstock Chiropractic in Hedrick, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, Pekin Community School District, and Cranston Family Funeral Home.
There's a pitch. There's a hit to the shortstop, Figueroa, and he mishandles it. So Will Adam rounds first, and that'll be an error on Figueroa. That puts Will Adam on and brings Carson Comstock to the plate. Carson flew out to center in the first.
Let's thank Jefferson County Health Center, Lisco, Smithburg Automotive, Packwood Locker and Meats, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Keokuk County Health Center, and Roto-Rooter. Thank you all for your sponsorship of Panther Athletics.
So Bentz doesn't get off the rubber, but Comstock moves into the box. He's going to throw back to first. Will gets back easily. So Will with a sharply hit ball to Figueroa. Figueroa mishandles it. It should have been a routine play, but can't complete it. So Will is on for the Panthers on first. He'll be looking to steal second. There he goes. Here's the throw down to second. Will gets in there easily. So nice throw from the freshman catcher from West Burlington. He's going to be impressive these next few years, Michael. He got to start as a freshman.
Yeah, he's got pretty good accuracy behind the plate.
So Comstock with an 0-1 count. There's a swing and a pop-up to left, and that'll be caught. So that'll be out number 1 for the Panthers. So Will Adams stays on second. That brings Henry Adams to the plate. Henry hitting .425 this season for the Panthers. Well, what we're talking about now,
I think they're discussing how Figueroa is holding the runner on out there at second base. So,
yeah, Figueroa does this little loop around the runner, and he cannot impede the runner's path. I don't know if he's done that yet, but having a little discussion about it. Home plate umpire, don't think likes that.
Well, it's one thing if you're dancing around, but he was like
circling.
I didn't see what he did this time, but with Henry, he was right beside him, not allowing Henry to go back to the base when they brought the second baseman in for the throw back. So he was impeding the runner, but then the umpire wasn't looking. The second base umpire is looking towards home, so he can't see what's going on behind him.
Here's the pitch to Henry Adams. Slow moving breaking ball goes in for ball 1. So 1-0 count. So Figueroa stays home. They're covering second. Will Adam over on second. They're covering it with the second baseman. So there is a big gap over there. Henry swings and fouls that one back.
He was trying to shoot it towards that right side that time, was Henry.
Henry needs to be hitting from the other side of the plate. Maybe get on top of one and rope it. But then it'll probably change who they're covering second with. They're a headsy baseball team. Know what they're doing. So 1-1 count on Henry. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be a slow grounder to third. And that's a badly thrown ball, so that'll be an error. That's going to give Will Adam a chance to go home, and he does. He slides in on the error by the third baseman. So Henry Adam reaches on an error, and that moves Will all the way home. So we'll have a tied game now.
Henry waited till they threw it to first. He kind of waited there, and then they threw it, and it goes over the first baseman's head. And so then Will comes all the way around as the ball goes to the fence. And there's a play at the plate. Not really a play at the plate. The ball was coming in, and Will slid in and took out the catcher's feet.
So we're going to have a meeting at the mound. Why don't we take a 30-second break and let them have their meeting? We'll be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311.
So we got a tied game now. Panthers scored a run. Will Adams scored on an error by the third baseman. Brant Latcham squares away to bunt and pulls back and gives Henry Adam opportunity to steal. So Henry reaches first on an error by the third baseman, and now stolen base. And Latcham takes ball 1. Latcham was taken all the way there on the fake bunt. Here's the pitch by Bentz. Latcham squares away to bunt and fouls one back, so that'll be a 1-1 count. The key is here, we want to get Henry moved around to third if we can with just one out. And that'll give Cal Miller a chance to drive Henry home. So we get a 1-1 count on Latcham. So Will Adams scored for the Panthers to tie this up 1-1. There's a strike call on Latcham.
1-2.
So we got a 1-2 count on Latcham. Tried to get Henry moved back around. Henry on for the second time in a row. Need to get him moved around. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and that's going to be down. That gives Henry a chance to score. He had to try to go back there, so Henry could have made it home. He wasn't getting any guidance from the third base coach. I don't know what was going on there, but that one was easily down. So Brant Latcham delivers. He's got a base hit. Should have had a scored run there.
Yeah, Henry was stealing, and then I don't know if Lyman thought it might be caught, but it was right in the gap.
It was in the gap, and it was down, so I don't think lineman was watching. He was probably watching Henry steal and lost track of the ball, so Cal Miller comes. We got runners on the corner, so a nice hit there by Latcham on senior night.
They're going to bring the infield in here with Cal at the plate, so Latcham should be able to take second base easily. Getting a big lead.
There he goes. So they do not attempt the throw on Latcham.
So 2 runners in scoring position now for Cal Miller.
So Cal Miller's got ducks on the pond.
Who I called Kyle Miller in the starting lineup announcements tonight.
That's all right. Here's the pitch by Bentz. There's a swing, and that one's going to be popped up, so we're going to have to – that's going to be in the infield. And the third baseman makes the catch, so that'll be out number 2. So Cal pops one up there in the infield. That'll be out number 2, and that brings Riley Smith to the plate. So the Panthers with runners in scoring position. Got Latcham on second, Henry Adam on third. Riley Smith coming to the plate for the Panthers. Riley struck out in the second. Panthers getting some production this inning that we did not see in the third. We're in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be popped up again in the infield and caught by Bentz. That'll be out number 3, but not before the Panthers put one on the board, leave 2 stranded. And we're going to go to the top half of the 5th inning, 1-1 right now in a barn burner of a game. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5, KISS FM, and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We got Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham, and Lauren Sylvester bringing to the game tonight. Lauren is our on-field engineer here. She's running the studio for us. So Panthers and Falcons in a good one, 1-1 as we head to the 5th inning. Been a pitching duel so far. Henry Adam steps back to the mound. Struck out 3 in a row last inning. That one misses low for a ball to Silas Lutzko. He reached in the 2nd inning. So Henry has 6 strikeouts in the game for Henry.
We had a position change, so we got Sam Sharp over in right field now, and Latcham moved to left.
So 2-0 to the third baseman. He's also a freshman, so a lot of youngsters on this team. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Can't catch up to that one.
A big freshman. I mean, this kid is probably 6'3", 6'4". Good size.
Swing and a miss, strike two, batting .229 on the year.
Pretty athletic kid.
Banger on deck. So 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. And Riley's going to throw down to first just in case, but another strikeout for Henry. That's 4 in a row. That'll bring up the left fielder, Bo Banger. He had a single in the second inning. Left-handed batter. Again on deck. Around the outfield, we've got Brock Latcham in left, Brant Latcham in left. There's going to be a bunt. Put down, Riley comes out and goes to first. Safe. He slid into first base, and so a bunt single for Banger. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, Banger hurt himself on that slide in. He's all right.
Not sure what Lyman's coming out to talk about.
I know Vic wasn't having any part of it, though. He wouldn't even look at him.
So the DH, Guyan, steps in. 1 out here in the 5th inning. So bunt single for Banger. He's 2 for 2 on the night. Tied at 1 here in this 5th inning. Throw to first, not in time. Number 9 hitter Guyan at the plate. Top of the order looms for the Falcons. That's where their heavy hitters are. Henry works, comes to the plate. Breaking ball just misses. 0-1, or sorry, 1-0 to the DH. Guyan is batting .229 on the year. Right-handed batter. Where's number 8 for the Falcons? There goes the runner. And throw down to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Banger. 2-0 now on the number 9 hitter. So Henry will have to come all the way back here. 2-0 to the number 8. The number 9 hitter, number 8, Guyan. Now 3-0 with the top of the order looming. Definitely don't want to walk this batter, so Henry's going to have to bear down. I'm sure he'll be taking at least 1 strike, if not 2. So Banger out at second. The go-ahead run for the Falcons. Comstock holds him there. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk to the number 9 hitter. That's not what you want to see from Henry.
Yeah, that wasn't ideal there. So now their leading hitter on this team, one of the top in the state, coming with 2 runners on. Not a good situation.
So Brock Thulin, easy for me to say, struck out in the first, grounded out to short, throw to second, not in time. Quick move there from Henry. Banger gets back.
Keep that lead runner close.
Deline looking for his first hit of the night. Takes ball on the outside corner. 1-0. He struck out in the first and grounded out in the third. Batting .509 on the year. That one called a strike.
Stole third. Banger waited on the delayed steal and made it home, or made it over to third.
I was just stunned with the strike call. I didn't see what else was going on. That one looked like it was a little high, but it's called a strike. So runners at the corners now. Throw to first. Not in time.
Yeah, Banger acted like he was faking to go from third again. We're going to have to keep an eye on Banger. He's taking advantage of us not paying attention here.
So the umpire moving Cal to make sure he's in the field of play. He said he was his feet were in the foul territory, so he couldn't be there to hold the runner on. So 1-1 to the leadoff hitter, Thulin. Runner at the quarter. That misses high. So 2-1 now. Bowen on deck. So Guyan at first. Benger at third. That misses high, so now 3-1.
With one out, you don't want to walk Thulin, but it might not be a bad idea with his batting percentage.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing maybe a breaking ball right here.
This would
3-1 count.
Yeah, this would not be a bad walk.
High fastball, so might have been an intentional walk there. That'll load the bases with one out.
Double play opportunity here for the Panthers.
So Pryor Bowen will be at the plate. One out. He struck out and grounded out to third.
Bases loaded. They'll want to make their play at home as we're tied 1-1. So don't want to let that run come home.
So Panthers are playing back, though. Suppose trying not to give up the big inning. Henry struggling to find the strike zone now. He's been pretty much money all game. Now he's searching to find that strike zone at this moment. Filling in the hole out in front of the pitcher's mound there. So walked two batters in a row. Bowen stands in. 373 average on the season. Another one misses high. So Henry's missing high. And we got a timeout. So we're going to take a break here and be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored.
We're back, Panther fans. We are no pitching change, just a little strategy talking out there. Coach Latcham comes out and is going to give Henry a couple pointers. So Tony's going to go through our sponsors real quick.
Yeah, we got Comstock Chiropractic, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, Pekin Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Jefferson County Health Center, Lisco, Smithburg Automotive, Peckwood Locker, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Keokuk County Health Center, and Roto-Rooter.
So 2-0 to the number 2 hitter, Pryor Bowen. That one misses low, so 3-0. Henry in danger of walking 3 in a row and bringing in the leading run. Benger reached on a bunt single. Guyan walked. Brock Thulin walked. And 3-0 now to Pryor Bowen. And he walks him, so walks in a run. So 3 walks in a row for Henry. Only had 4 walks on the season coming in tonight's ball game. He has 3 in a row. So that brings up Aiden Figueroa.
Yeah, that's not very characteristic here of Henry. So hopefully he can kind of work out of this. We still have bases loaded, but now down 2-1.
2-1 lead now for the Falcons. Figueroa stands in. He's batting .368 on the year. There's a strike on the inside corner. He's a junior for this Falcons team. So 0-1. Panthers still playing back in the infield. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Big cut.
Oh, boy. We could have made a throw back to first. He was about halfway down there. Maybe he could have got an out there.
So Guy in at third, Thulin at second, and Bowen at first. So 0-2 to Figaro. And can't get him to chase on that one, so 1-2. Figaro 0 for 2. He's grounded out to Henry and flown out to center field, his 2 at-bats. We'd take a comebacker back to Henry and then a possible double play here. Panthers trail 2-1 now. Fastball strike 3, and he's down looking for the second out of the inning.
It's kind of that high fastball that the home plate umpire has been calling tonight, and Figueroa didn't like it.
So that brings up number 12, Garrett Bentz, the pitcher. Bentz batting .260 on the year, so base is still loaded. 2 outs now. Big strikeout there for Henry. That one's fouled back on the first pitch. So bases loaded here in the 5th. Henry Adam working hard to get out of it without any more damage. Opposing pitcher, Bentz is in. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out to second and struck out his 2 at-bats. Swings over the top of that breaking ball for strike 2. Riley's got to be big. They've got a big secondary lead down there at third base. Got to knock everything down. Of course, now if he drop third, all he has to do is step on home. It's a force out. So Henry looking, steps off, going to reset. So bases loaded, full of Falcons. 2 strikes on the pitcher, Garrett Bentz. Henry comes to the plate. And that's going to be a pass ball. And that's going to be bring in a run. So that will bring in another run. So the designated hitter, Guyan, comes in. The number 9 hitter walked, comes around to score. Makes it 3-1 for the Falcons. Good thought there by Henry. He made sure to call timeout to make sure Thulin didn't try and do anything funny there and maybe steal a run. So runners at second and third for the Falcons with Bentz at the plate, 1-2. So the Falcons have 2 runs in this inning with only 1 hit, and that was a bunt single. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Needed that one on the last pitch, but that will end it for the Falcons. They put 2 runs on the board. There was 1 hit, there were no errors, and there were 2 men left. So we will go to the bottom of the 5th. Panthers need a little bit of a rally here. It will be Sharp, Brock, and Glick coming to the plate for the Panthers. We'll be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atemo Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Panthers down 2-1. Going to the bottom half of the 5th here. We'll have Sharp, Elijah Brock, and Nolan Glick back to the top. 1, 2, 3. Panthers let a run score there in the top half. Trying to add some themselves here in the lower. 2-1. Panthers find themselves trailing here. 3-1. Sorry, they scored 2. 3-1. Yep. My bad. I was only going to give them one, but
Yeah,
they did get two on one on the pass ball. So 3-1. Panthers find themselves down 2 going into the bottom half. Wait for the catcher to come back. Get in position here. Ben still on the mound for the Falcons. So West Burlington taking on the Pekin Panthers. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham come from the home of the Panthers down here at Pekin. First pitch comes in the dirt for ball 1. Sam Sharp, left-handed hitter for the Panthers, playing right field now tonight. Here's the pitch by Sharp. There's a pop-up just to the second baseman in shallow right and makes the catch. That'll be out number 1. So that brings Elijah Brock to the plate. Elijah with the hot bat this season, batting .487 for the Panthers. Nolan Glick's on deck, so 1 away for the Panthers. West Burlington on top 3-1. Looking to try to match that this inning. There's a hit right to the second baseman. He's going to throw it over for the 4-3 putout on Elijah Brock. So that'll be out number 2 on 3 pitches total this inning by Bentz. Panthers need some production this inning. Try to get at least 1 back of the 2 that they gave away in the top half. So Nolan comes to the plate. The catcher says, "Hey, I need a pitch. Somebody give me a pitch here." He's got the earpiece in, which is pretty typical these days. They're calling pitches from the dugout through an earpiece to the catcher. First pitch comes in, a breaking ball for ball 1 to Glick. Nolan Glick, a right-handed junior for the Panthers, steps in. There's a swing, and that one's going to be popped up to the center fielder. Should be caught, and it is. So that's 4 pitches and 3 outs. So no hits, no runs, no errors this inning. We're going to move to the top half of the 6th. 3-1 Falcons. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5, KISS FM, and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Panthers down 3-1, top half of the 6th inning. For West Burlington, they've got Fletcher Bates, Bush, and Lotsow coming to the plate. That'll be 5, 6, 7. Fletcher Bates was a strikeout victim in the 4th. Here's the pitch by Henry Adam. There's a strike call right down the middle. Panthers do not want to give up any runs in this inning.
Looks like they've got a new, maybe not a new pitcher, but they got a pitcher warming up down there in the bullpen.
So Henry Adam has gone the distance so far for the Panthers. Top half of the 6th. Levi Fletcher, 1-1 count. There's a pitch, and that'll be high and away. So a 2-1 count. Michael, you want to maybe go through some sponsors again?
We can do that.
Here's the pitch by Henry Adam. There's a swing and a miss.
We want to thank Roto-Rooter, Keokuk County Health Center, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Packwood Locker and Meats, Smithburg Automotive, Lisco, Jefferson County Health Center, Cranston Family Funeral Home.
2-2 count, swing and a miss for out number 1.
Pekin Community School District, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, and Comstock Family Chiropractic. Thank you all for your sponsorship of Panther Athletics.
So Fletcher Bates goes down swinging again. Up to bat for the Falcons is Caleb Bush. Caleb Bush also struck out in the 4th. So Henry trying to be efficient here this inning. There's a breaking ball comes in for a strike. 0-1 count on Caleb Bush. Bush was walked in the 2nd. His 3rd at bat in this game. That one comes right down the middle. That fastball for an 0-2 count. So Caleb Bush, second baseman for the Falcons. There's a swing and a pop-up, and that one will be out of the play into the parking lot. So 2 strikes, no balls on Caleb Bush.
Looks like it's Pryor Bowen down there throwing in the bullpen.
So we're assuming, since they're warming him up down there in the bullpen, that we'll have a new pitcher coming in for the Falcons. Here's a pitch by Henry Adam. That one just a little inside. Nice thought there. Keep that ball inside or out. 1-2 count on Bush. There's a pitch, that one in the dirt. So a 2-2 count, just trying to keep things out of the zone a little bit and see if we can make him chase. He had a couple to burn there. So 2-2, 1 out. 3-1, Falcons on top of the Panthers. Here's a pitch by Adam. That one a little high and away. Maybe that was I guess that was a 3-2 count. I only had 2-2. It's because you were listening to me, Lauren. So that'll be a base on balls for Caleb Bush. His 2nd time walking this game. So Silas Lotzow comes to the plate. The Falcons now with 1 aboard. Here's the pitch. There's a strike call, I believe. So Bush, the lone base runner for the Falcons, reached on a walk. Here's the pitch by Henry Adam. That one just a little outside for a 1-1 count. Lotzow struck out in the 5th. We're in the top half of the 6th. 3-1. Falcons on top. That one just a little low and away for a 2-1 count on Lotzow. So Bush is on first. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. There he goes. Bush went, but the hit and run was on, and that was fouled back out of play. So we'll have a 2-2 count on Silas Lotzow. Lotzow ready. Bush gets his lead. Here's the throwback over to first by Henry Adam. That was close.
He stepped off the base. I thought Cal had the tag still on him. He lost his balance.
So 2-2, 1 out. Here's the pitch, and here he goes. There's a swing and a miss
don't have to
by
throw
Lotzow, but we didn't have to make that throw. That was a swing and a miss. That was a strikeout. 2 in a row there on Lotzow for out number 2.
I like that Riley's aggressive that way, but that's one of those you got to remember, if there's a runner on and it's only 1 out, that runner can't run after a drop third.
You do not have to make that throw.
You don't have to risk making that throw.
Even though he was in the middle of taking second on a steal. Bo Banger comes to the plate, their left fielder for the Falcons. First pitch comes in.
That was a
ball.
ball, I believe.
So Bush with a stolen base is on second, so they have 1 in scoring position. Here's the pitch by Henry Adams, swing and a miss for a 1-1 count. 2 away here. Runner on for the Falcons, 3-1. Panthers trailing. There's a slow-moving breaking ball there by Henry Adams that totally fooled Banger. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bo Banger. He had a base hit in the 5th. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and that one's going to go up the middle, and that's going to score a run most likely. Will Adam throws it home, but it's cut off. And they got Banger at second, but that run does score. That run scores. Bush made it home. Henry Adam cut the throw off from his brother Will from center field, and they caught the runner at first, thought he was going to be able to take second, and they caught him way too far off of first and got the out for out number 3. So left him with just 1 run in this inning, but 4-1 now, Michael. We're going to go to the bottom half of the 6th. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
From backyard barbecues to late getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Tony Latch and Michael Comstock coming to you from Pekinville, along with Lawrence Fester on the laptop, running our media. Will Adam at the plate. There's a slow-moving breaking ball that didn't hit for ball 1. So now the Panthers find themselves in a little bit of a predicament here. 4-1. Bottom half of the 6th. There's a pitch by Bentz. There's a hit that's going to go right to the third baseman, and he catches it. So that'll be out number 1.
That went like right off the end of the bat. It was kind of an odd looking. It was a big contact, but it had like a funny.
I'm sure that thing had a lot of spin. So Carson Comstock comes to the plate for the Panthers. 1 out. Bentz still on the field on the pitcher's mound for the Falcons. Henry Adam on deck. And Panthers needing to get some runs back here. Here's a pitch by Bentz. Slow-moving breaking ball. Swing and a foul back for strike one. Comstock waits for the pitch from Bentz. There's a swing and a foul tip on a check swing for no 2 count now on Carson Comstock. He flew out in fourth and also flew out in the first. Panthers needing some base runners here. Here's the pitch. There's a slow moving, and that's going to be a base hit to left for Carson. He timed that breaking ball up and hit a sharp one to, left field. So Carson gets on a very timely base hit. The Panthers needing base runners, and that brings Henry Adam to the plate. And Brent Latcham will be on deck. So the Panthers with one aboard, one out, trailing 4-1, bottom half of the sixth. Henry batting right-handed tonight. There's a pop fly that's going to go to center field. Should be caught, and it is. So 2 away now. On the first pitch there, Henry hit a pop fly. Back to the warning track, if we had a warning track. So Latcham comes to the plate for the Panthers. Again, 2 seniors tonight on senior night for the Panthers. Will Adam and Brant Latcham. Had ceremonies.
Making pretty good contact, just getting a little under these, not hitting line drives.
There's a slow-moving breaking ball clear up at the shoulders, called strike. The catcher stood up and the field ump said, "Was that a strike?" Yes, it was. Latcham waits for the pitch. That one a little outside for a 1-1 count. That's about as high of a strike as I've seen in quite some time. Luckily, just strike one, though. So 1-1 count on Latcham. 2 outs. Comstock on first. There's a swing. Latcham fouls that one down third base line. And that one's caught. So it'll be out number 3. So 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We're going to move to the top half of the 7th. So the Panthers 3 outs away from losing this one on their home field. You're listening to Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. We're here. We start the top of the 7th. Been a quick game tonight. Panthers and Falcons. Falcons lead 4-1. It'll be Guyan, Thulin, and Bowen coming to the plate for the Falcons. Panthers need to hold them here if they want to have a chance in the 7th. Strike one call to Sire Guyan, the designated hitter. He walked and scored in his last at-bat. Struck out in his first at-bat. So 0-1. One's hit hard on the ground to short. Nice hop for Brock. Goes across the diamond and retires him there. So nice Sunday hop for Elijah that time. Makes the play and retires him at first. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Brock Thulin. He's 0 for 2 on the night. He walked and was stranded at third base in the 5th inning. So Thulin stands in, leadoff hitter for this Falcon team. Takes a strike at the knees. Henry's gone the distance for the Panthers. Swing and a miss, strike two. So Thulin 0-2. See if Henry can retire him on and fouls off that breaking pitch, stays on it. That one goes off the umpire's mask. He's going to take just a minute. So the breaking ball was fouled off by Thulin and went right off the side of the face mask. So 0-2 to number 27, the first baseman, Thulin. It was going to be driven to center field, and it's going to be down for a hit. So Thulin has his first hit of the night. So 1 for 3 for Thulin. So not often you go 1 for 3 and your batting average drops, but it will for Thulin tonight. And that looks like it's going to be all for Henry. Coach Lyman coming to the mound. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change, so we'll take a break and be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and Tomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics is excited to announce that Jenna Hunter, ARNP, with Ottumwa Wound Clinic, will be providing services at our specialty clinic. Jenna will work closely with your healthcare provider to build a treatment plan that is focused on each individual patient to reach the best outcome. For a list of services Jenna will be offering, visit us at keokukhhealth.com. To schedule an appointment, call 641-684-8448. Again, that's 641-684-8448.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. We got a pitching change. It will be Will Adam coming in to replace his brother Henry. So Thulin picks up the hit, and that will end Henry's night. So Henry will go to center. Will come to the mound. So Panthers trail 4-1 in the 7th. Will Adam will take over the pitching duties. Thulin will be at first base. Pryor Bone will be at the plate. So Henry finishes with 6 1/3 innings pitched. He had 11 strikeouts, 5 walks, and only 3 hits in those 6 1/3 innings. So he's responsible for the runner at first. Thulin's got a big lead over at first. Will's going to step off. So Thulin will reset. Will reset. Looks in, gets a sign from Riley. There goes Thulin. Throw down to second is going to be not in time. So stolen base for Thulin. Ball 1 to Bowen. So insurance run out there on second base now for the Falcons. Panthers trail 4-1 in the 7th. Been a quick game so far tonight. We started probably closer to quarter till 6 with all of the pregame festivities. That one misses way high, 2-0. Will came in on Tuesday. And he pitched, I guess he pitched last night too, didn't he? So Will finished the game last night at Wapello. So 2-0 to Bowen. That one's going to be fouled straight back. So 2-1 now. It's the right fielder, Bowen. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out, grounded out, and walked in his 3 plate appearances. So Thulin out at second. 1 out here in the 7th. It's going to be chopped to third. Glick looks the runner back, goes to first, and makes the play. Good job by Nolan that time. And Elijah Brock was covering third, so Panther defense makes a nice play there. We haven't seen a whole lot of those this year. Looked like everybody was on the right spot at the right time on that play.
And everybody's on the right page, so good play there by the Panthers.
So it brings up Figueroa. He is 0 for 3. Batting .368 on the year. Shortstop. So Thulin still out at second. That was in the dirt. Blocked by Riley. Nice block that time. Slid over, kept it in front of him. Doesn't allow Thulin to move up to third. Will wipes the dirt off the baseball. Comstock holds Thulin out at second. This one's going to be in the hole. And throw's going to be not in time, so that'll be an RBI single for Figueroa. He hit it right where Comstock was vacated as he was holding the runner on. So 4th hit of the night for the Falcons. Brings in Thulin from second. So 5-1 lead now. That'll finish the night for Henry Adam. Officially, he gives up 5 runs.
Will Adam. Or Henry, yes.
So
Will's on the mound.
Yep. So 5 runs for Henry tonight. And I believe all 5 were earned, as the Panthers have not. I shouldn't say this. I'm not even going to say that we haven't had an error.
Let's
on
not
the
talk
night
about that.
So Bent stands in. 2 outs here in the 7th. Figueroa, big lead over at first. Will's going to step off. So Bent's had sunglasses up there at the plate. He tosses them off. So we got 2 outs in the 7th. We got 1 run in. Makes it a 5-1 lead now for the Falcons. Will checks the runner. There goes Figueroa. That one's going to get past him, and he'll be up standing. Got past Smith. So another insurance run out there at second. Pitcher Bent's at the plate. He struck out his last 2 at-bats and grounded out in the 2nd. So he's 0 for 3 on the night. So this potent top of the order, the Panthers couldn't handle it all night long. Henry did a nice job until we got to the 7th, giving up 2 hits to the top of the order. Thulin officially 1 for 3 on the night. Figueroa 1 for 4 on the night. They both come in batting, well, .370 for Figueroa and .509 for Thulin. So Henry did a nice job against them for the most part tonight. If you hold those 2 batters to just 2 hits combined. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And if you throw in Parker Bowen, the number 2 hitter, who's batting .373 as well, he had no hits tonight. So the top 3 only had 2 hits for the Falcons so far in the ballgame. So Henry's done a nice job shutting them down. Will's got a 1-1 count on Bentz. That one's going to be popped up on the right side. Miller settles underneath of it and makes the play. So no more damage for the Falcons. We will move to the bottom of the 7th. Panthers need 4 runs. They got 1 run on 1 hit. no errors, and one man left. So we will move to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be Miller, Smith, and Sharp coming to the plate for the Panthers. We'll be back after this break on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You show them what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. We're ready for the bottom of the 7th. Panthers need 4 runs if they want to keep this one going. Panthers have made pretty good contact tonight. Just not a lot of line drive contact. It's been some pretty decent fly balls, but fly balls are usually resulting out. So we need a few more line drives, but been putting the ball in play, which is what you want to do. So Miller will stand in. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Takes that slow breaking ball for strike 1.
We've seen that a lot tonight. That first pitch for every batter is usually that slow-moving breaking ball. Nobody swings at it.
So Bentz has gone the distance for the Falcons. Miller tomahawk chops that one down the line, foul. So 0-2 to Cal. Got on top of that one. Drives it down the third base line, but just foul. Cal's been playing first base the last couple games for the Panthers. So Bent's digging in that glove. 0-2. There's that breaking ball in the dirt. Good eye for Cal that time. 1-2. Guess I haven't really noticed if he really digs in the glove for that.
He did that time.
For that breaking ball every time, or I just noticed it that time. But, man, he was really digging in that glove. So 1-2.
Digging again there.
Same thing. Cal's going to hit this one to the shortstop. Figueroa goes across the diamond and gets him. So 6-3 put out for Miller. First out of the inning. So 1 out here in the 7th. Panthers down to their final 2 outs of the game. So Riley Smith steps in. He struck out in the 2nd and popped out to the pitcher in the 5th inning. Bentz has gone the distance for the Falcons. That one misses high for a ball. One and 0 to Riley. 5-1 deficit for the Panthers here in the 7th. That one misses high. 2-0. Panthers need lots of base runners. Take them any way we can get them. Sharp on deck, followed by Brock. That misses high, so 3-0 now. So Riley has 3-0 count. Let's see if he gets the green light from Coach Lyman or if he wants him to take a couple pitches here. Taking the whole way, 3-1 now. Sharp on deck.
Would be nice to get Riley on here with Sam Sharp on deck.
Bentz works from the windup, and that one's going to be fouled off the left side. Riley way out in front of that one, so full count now. Pretty good contact again, but way out in front of that one. So full count for the catcher, Smith. Looking for his first hit of the night. Fastball driven to center field, and it's going to be played there. So
that's very normal play for us tonight at the plate. Seems like we're always hitting it to somebody. So
yeah, it was another good contact. It was pretty solid contact, and center fielder made a nice play, gets there and makes it easily. So Sharp at the plate. He is the last hope for the Panthers. They want to keep this one alive. Bentz looking for a complete game here. Strike one on the slow breaking ball. Bentz only giving up one unearned run here in this ball game.
He really has been digging hard at that breaking ball in his glove. This is probably not it.
That one misses, 1-1. So 1-1 to Sharp. 2 outs here in the 7th. Panthers trail 5-1.
Screen.
Here's the windup and delivery. This was driven to right at the center fielder, and it's going to be another fly out to center, and that will end the game for the Panthers. So nothing doing in the 7th. There was no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. So we will wrap up our game coverage here. Panthers fall by a score of 5-1. They will move to 7-9 on the year. The Falcons move to 8-9 on the year. So we are going to take a break, and we'll be back for the postgame show on your home for Panther Baseball. Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. Panthers fall tonight by a score of 5-1 to the West Burlington Falcons. Panthers played a pretty good game, clean defensively. We haven't seen that out of the Panthers. I don't think we had an error the entire game. So
it's kind of one of those games where we played really clean on the defensive side and actually was striking the ball well. It's just one of those games where it goes to somebody every time. And so, unfortunately, not a lot of base runners, but Panthers go down.
So Henry Adam will pick up the loss. He went 6 1/3, had 11 strikeouts, walked 5 batters, gave up 3 hits and 5 earned runs. The winning pitcher will be Garrett Bentz. He went all 7. Only gave up, 3 hits, I believe, for the Panthers. We'll go through here. Comstock had 1. Henry Adam had a single. Blancham had a single. I think that's it. Yeah, so 3 hits for the Panthers tonight. They scored 1 run. It was an unearned run. That run was Will Adam who scored that run for the Panthers. So that will give you a little difficulty if you can't get the ball, can't get more hits than the 3 hits. So the games the Panthers struggled this week, we had a total of Well, we had 2 hits on Monday, 1 hit on Tuesday, 3 hits tonight. So it's hard to win games with 6 hits in 3 games. Last night, with a little less competition, they put the ball in play. But Panthers will have to get ready. They will be back in business Monday night. We'll have a tough opponent. We'll be traveling up to Highland, and the Panthers will take on the Highland Huskies on Monday night. That will be a 5:30 start on Monday. So next week's games are Monday, 5:30 at Highland. Wednesday, it'll be a 5:30 game at Winfield Mount Union, and then district play will start on Saturday with a 5 o'clock start at Moravia against Van Buren County. So season quickly wrapping up for the Panthers. Hard to believe that we're thinking that district play is just a week away, Tony.
Hard to believe, that's right. And, it'll be 30 more days, and these boys will be in their football, getting ready to play some football for the fall. And I don't know where the summer went.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. Once 4th of July hits, it's like the summer's over. Next Friday is 4th of July already. So it's been it's a whirlwind for this baseball season, and I really enjoy working with you, Tony. It's been fun having Lauren with us this year, a little bit different, and with this YouTube thing that we're working on, and we're kind of getting all the kinks worked out. We try to keep little kids away from our extension cords. We'll be all right if we can do that. But yeah, we're getting this figured out. We're going to continue this on into football season, so we'll have the YouTube for football and basketball this coming season. So if you can make sure you thank all the sponsors that are out there and let them know that we appreciate them to bring this to you. And thank you to Ottumwa Radio Group for allowing us to do this as well. So we're going to wrap up our coverage tonight. Panthers fall to 7-9. The Falcons move to 8-9. So wrap up our coverage. We'll be back on Monday for more Panther baseball around 5:15 for the pregame show from Highland. And we'll say, everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe and go Panthers.